of whom are with us here tonight. I got two sisters, a sister-in-law, a brother-in-law, and a passel full of nieces and nephews. But I also want to especially thank the chair of our campaign, the finance chair of our campaign, and New Jersey's all-time greatest First Lady, Tammy Murphy. And the four most important things that Tammy and I have ever accomplished: Josh, Emma, Charlie, and Sam Murphy. We love you guys so much. So before I close, I want to go back to where we started with my dear and late friend Brendan Byrne, who was, as I said, the last Democrat to be elected to a second term all the way back in 1977. In his second inaugural address, Governor Byrne concluded by noting, and I quote the governor, "We shall be judged in the long run not by how we fared in elections, but by what we did as an administration." And these are the words, amen, these are the words that Sheila and I and our team and each and every single one of us have lived every single day the past 4 years, and will live every day for the next 4 years as we continue the work to make New Jersey stronger and ever fairer. And those words will always remind us to always, always, always keep moving forward. Again, thanks to each and every one of you. May God bless you all, and may God continue to bless the great state of New Jersey and the United States of America.
The great state of New Jersey, the Garden State, and Phil Murphy is once again the governor. He has been reelected, giving his victory speech tonight. You can see how happy he is, how excited he's talking to his kids, or shaking hands with his kids and his wife. Also, really paying homage to Brendan Byrne, the last Democrat to be elected, the first Democrat, I should say, to be reelected as governor, and since 1977, Phil Murphy will be since Brendan Byrne. I want to bring in now MJ Lee and our senior legal analyst, political analyst, Ron Brownstein, as well. So MJ, I interrupted you because he was coming up on stage, but again, this was to be expected last night. He thought he would do it earlier in the evening. He had to come out and say, look, not a concession speech. Every vote needs to be counted, but we're expecting to win. And here we are, one night later, but yet still a win is a win.
This was a victory speech, not just about the fact that he ultimately ended up winning this race, but it was a victory speech that really touched on all of his accomplishments that he sees as being important to his victory, the work that he has done in the state of New Jersey on paid family leave, for example, on raising the minimum wage, related to the Affordable Care Act, creating clean energy jobs. He clearly wanted to use this moment to say, look, here is everything that I have worked hard on over the last 4 years, and that's sort of a roadmap for everything that I want to continue doing for the people of New Jersey going forward. I thought the tone of his speech, Don, was pretty interesting, particularly when he talked about bringing people together. Clearly, what last night showed was that there are some very partisan dynamics that are running across this country. And when I have spoken with Murphy advisors over the last day or two, they have said, look, one of the reasons that this race ended up being closer than we had hoped is because on the other side of the race, there are people who are angry about things like vaccine mandates,